This is the Doctor continuing the Unicorn Overlord video. Last episode we did a whole bunch of rapport conversations. We got to know the Knights of the Rose a little better, and we met Selvie, who is coming along with us on this next quest. It's an auxiliary battle. These are battles you can repeat infinitely, but I have no intention of doing any sort of farming nonsense. You do have to beat them at least once, though, to get the reward for each trial. And this one is only level 6. We are quite a bit higher level than that, so this battle might go very quick. If so, I'll combine some world stage stuff with this auxiliary battle. Aid Selvie in her research and defeat the phantom army conjured by the Laurentia magic sigil. There is one other thing I want to look at. Our formations. Where did I actually put her? Oh, there we go. Right, I put her with Elaine along with Scarlet, and we have Nina here. Elaine and Selvie are too high level to gain experience, but Nina and Scarlet might actually gain some experience. And the Knights of the Rose might also actually gain some experience. We'll see. And if they don't gain experience, at least they gain some rapport. Okay, so these battles, there's really not much to say. They don't even really talk. Priority 1 is to get rid of these enemies in the towers. There's a lot of groups of 2. Like, we are so much more powerful than groups of 2. Alright, let's send Miriam.
What would you ask of me?
Crush the tower. Let's send out Elaine.
The day will be ours.
And then we can put Sharon in charge so that way she can heal. I don't know that I actually care. Travis can steal stuff for us. So you know what? Let's. I'm gonna change his unit to Ralph's.
The Cornian militia fights on.
That way we got a little support going.
Behold the valor of a knight.
This battle's not gonna take long.
We mustn't grow careless.
Yes, Fran is actually gaining some experience. Excellent.
Have you need of me?
Why don't you garrison
be done.
the tower?
Come then.
Elaine should also gain some experience.
Lethargy takes you. Easy now.
Wow, that's a 90% hit, Nina. You are very accurate. I love it.
Good. Victory grows ever closer.
Good is right.
The time is at hand. The path is set.
I claim these lands for the liberation.
We march.
I shall not falter.
Really? Oh, I know how they're doing damage. It's they're hitting Keitra.
The day is won. According to plan.
Good.
Oh, they got a range support. That's rude.
Succumb to sloth.
Regrettable end.
Enfeeble. Let me. Yeah.
Scarlet leveled up.
I can't fail my sacred mission.
Hit points, magic defense, evasion. That's all good stuff for her. Alright, let's move ahead.
Who's my target?
Move Ralph out as well. Knights of the Rose will just garrison that watchtower and not use any stamina.
Over here. We make good strides. Glory to the liberation. I shall not shy from battle.
Wow, that one did not actually die. One hit. How odd.
We mustn't grow careless. According to plan. What would you ask of me? I shall not
we can now
disappoint. By your command.
leave the tower.
Take cover.
Blaze. Okay, damage all enemy units with column of flame. That's
Where shall I
fine.
go next?
Lane will be just fine.
Your villainy ends here.
Your body grows heavy.
We march on. Victory grows ever closer.
Why don't you
March.
grab the watchtower?
To me.
What would you ask of me?
Miriam, just chill for
It
now.
shall be done.
Do you need something?
Ralph, moving.
Heading there now.
I've reached my destination.
Who's my target?
Then plunder. Only
I
600.
shall not disappoint.
It's not very impressive.
Setting off.
Alright, Miriam,
I shall
do a
not
little
falter.
damage. Then we'll have a lane finish them off. Oh wow, not one of them died? How strange.
It's up to you. Over here.
Good job, Keitra.
We make good strides.
You killed at least one. Actually, the Knights of the Rose can gain, they can all actually gain experience
Do you
from
need something?
Have you need of me?
this.
It shall be
Interesting.
done.
Liberation.
I will use the experience buff on
Time
them
is at
then.
hand.
Royal Order. Scarlet will have plenty of opportunity
I'm
to level
grateful
up.
for the support.
Don't worry about it.
What would you ask of me? By your command. I shall not shy from battle. The day is won.
Very nice. Fran leveled up.
Higher still.
Hit points, physical attack, magic defense, accuracy, evasion, initiative. This is all amazing. I especially love the physical
Glory
attack
to the
on her.
liberation.
Got some novice military treatise, so you can use those to give experience to characters. There's a reason I haven't been using them. First of all, it's really easy to gain experience, but there is a item that can boost experience gain. Can't remember when you get it, but it's real soon, and I've been saving them until I get that item. I don't know if they stack, but we're gonna find out. Anyway, this was an easy enough victory. We took 18 seconds out of the 2 minutes. Got lots of war funds, honors, and renown. I love it. Got a lapis pendant, do a vitality, and more novice military treatise. That's all amazing. Selvie, fascinating. We've earned a reward for our first success in the Sigil's trial. Though given everything we know about them, I should hardly be surprised at this point. In any case, there are still more Sigils elsewhere in Febrith. Let's be off. Okay, well, we got a lot more conversations to do, and since this video is so short, let's do them. Do I have enough to fix up this town, the Seer town? No, I don't have enough lumber of all things. Alright, well, let's go have a little chat, a little meal.
Good.
This is the real game here, how to make people have meals without it being too ridiculous. Selvie likes a lot of random people, huh? We could do a Miriam. You like Joseph? We could do a Selvie, Miriam, Selvie, Miriam, Joseph, and Elaine meal. Maybe throwing one more person, throwing like a Bruno or someone. Or an Osh. Osh often has fun things to say.
Good seeing you.
Selvie, Miriam, and Joseph. They will have the cheese-filled steak haché.
Enjoy now. This does seem quite good. How delightful.
Simply inspiring.
Fine fare among better company.
Don't be
Okay. Now we need a group of 4 people. I'm thinking it's gotta be, we gotta keep making Scarlet have some meals. Lex, Chloe, and Lex, Chloe. Lex, Chloe, and oh no, Hodrick.
good. Enjoy now.
Shall we?
So good.
Eat while it's still hot.
Wonderful. Truly.
Truly wonderful indeed. Alright, and
Don't
then
be
we
a-
have some last meal, the bacon
seeing
and
you,
soft
friend.
egg gallets. I gotta think about who needs a little conversation. Keitra. You can always do Keitra, Sharon, and Morden. Or ooh, no, we should do Keitra, Berenice. And Morden, perhaps. How about Addo? Ooh, Addo could have a meal with Ralph. But Ralph and Osh are BFFs for some bizarre reason. So, you know, Addo, you can hold on. Yeah, let's do a Keitra, Berenice, and Morgan.
Good seeing.
I just like to have variety, you know?
Enjoy.
This looks amazing. Best food I've ever eaten.
Better try some before it's gone. I'll be dreaming of this tonight.
Don't be a...
Okay. Now we should do some Fabric Archives and rapport conversations. So So events, what do we got? Boy. Keep scrolling. Sigil of the Ancients. The Sigil's trials. Elaine and Lex encounter the shaman Selvie, who tells them of her research into magic sigils and the phantom soldiers which they summon. Elaine then considers where to offer their aid. Well, we did offer our aid. Characters. Selvie is all the way at the bottom. Interesting. A shaman researching the magic sigils which dot Fevris lands. After countless hours of research, she successfully activated a sigil. But unable to defeat the phantom soldiers, she then requested the Liberation's help. In exchange for Elaine's help in surveying the magic sigils, she agreed to fight in service of the Liberation. Given the constant dangers of her research, she is no stranger to battle. Alright, I think that's about it. So we should do our rapport conversations. We're gonna have so many. Alright, well, we've been putting off some of these Clive conversations for a little while, so I think it's time we did it. Clive and Joseph. Joseph. Here we are, the province of the Asham. Clive. 10 long years have passed since that fateful day, yet I finally returned. Joseph. Owing wholly to you, yes. Had you not persevered in pursuing my foolish dream, this moment would ever have remained mere fantasy. Clive. Yet I was only willing to do so because I had nothing left to hold dear. The day Zenora seized these lands, I lost everything. Joseph. Indeed. Though without your father's bold defiance, I wager you not be standing here now. Clive. All the same, perhaps surrender would have been the wiser course of action. Zenora slaughtered the entire house as punishment. My mother, my sister, and even our retainers were put to the sword. The only soul spared was me. I often wonder, Sir Joseph, was my father's decision the correct one? Not only was our family slain, but the very province he sought to protect fell to Zenora in a matter of days. It is a question which besets my mind nigh every time I close my eyes. Yet perhaps that's why I find it easier to simply march forth, spear in hand. I can only assume I inherited such stubbornness from my father. Joseph, even so, I would not see you held prisoner to your past. Your deeds have saved a great many in these lands, and they shall see you save a great many more before this war has concluded. You understand, Clive? Clive. I do. Thank you, Sir Joseph. I'm pretty sure he does not understand. So, yeah. Too much trauma. But he's so strong. Like, Clive is so strong, man. I'm okay with all that trauma as long as he's strong. Okay, Morden and Berenice. That's what we need. A little lighthearted conversation. Berenice. Long time no see, Morden. Morden. Sure is. I was starting to wonder if you'd gone and gotten yourself killed. Berenice. Yeah, like that would happen. Never thought I'd find you with the Liberation, though. And working for free, no less. Morden. I could say the same thing about you. You're not exactly what I call a righteous war kind of gal, after all. Berenice. I didn't used to be, not till I met Elaine. But there's something different about him. A real fire in his eyes. Morden. It's sounding to me like you've fallen for the kid. Berenice. Maybe I have. Morden. Ha! Next you'll tell me you saw swine sprout wings and fly off into the sunset. Berenice. Hilarious, Morden. Really though. It's been years since I've actually enjoyed fighting like this. Years since I found someone strong enough to keep up with me. Morden. Well, I'm happy to hear it. But you're wrong about me working for free. Once that kid is sitting the throne, he's gonna pay me back for everything I've done. Just you wait. I'll be sleeping on a bed of solid gold, holding tight to the finest me this land has ever seen. Berenice. That's more like the Morden I know. Well, one's an old mercenary. He knows what's going on. He knows everyone there's of any consequence. And Berenice, kind of an up-and-comer, but she's already proven herself. She is exceedingly strong. Elaine and Chloe. Elaine. Ugh. Chloe, why decide, Your Majesty? Elaine. Forgive me, Chloe. It was nothing important, I assure you. Chloe. It certainly didn't sound like nothing. Elaine. Well, I suppose I just haven't adapted to speaking like royalty all the time. All those years I spent learning under Joseph, and I still feel like I barely have anything to show for it. Chloe. I can understand why. When I first met you, you couldn't tell anyone you were actually a prince. And that meant talking like anyone else does. I always used to find it endearing, to be honest. Elaine. But now I feel like I'm constantly forcing myself to be someone I'm not. Chloe. Maybe you just need a bit of practice then. Elaine. That would be great, assuming you're offering, I mean. Chloe. We can start right now. Say that again, but like a prince would. Elaine. Should you truly wish to grant me such kindness, I would be honored to accept. Chloe. That's better. Elaine. Phew, I was worried for a second there. Chloe. Don't be. I thought it all sounded quite elegant, actually. And I know you're leading an army now, but I hope we can still talk to each other like friends, at least when it's just the two of us. Elaine. As do I. Thank you again, Chloe. Alright, there's one more conversation in this region. Lex and Scarlet. Lex. Chloe, what's wrong? Chloe! Chloe. I'm sorry, Lex. There's nothing I could do. Scarlet. Now, Chloe. Is that any way to support a friend? Lex. What's that smell, Scarlet? Scarlet. Beef and milk stew. Of course. Chloe taught me how to make it. Lex, just some stew, huh? Wait, did you say you made it? Scarlet, don't worry. I followed the recipe exactly like she told me. It might just be the best thing I've ever cooked. I think I'll call it the Scarlet Special. What do you think, Lex? Do you finally see me as the culinary goddess I am? Ah, I know. You can't judge it until you eat it. But of course. Lex, I don't know. I'm pretty sure the smell's more than enough to scare me off. Hey Elaine, you've got to help me. Elaine, ... Lex, sovereign he is. Scarlet, after all the trouble I went to making this for him too. How utterly rude. You won't run from me, will you, Lex? No, I think you won't be running at all. Lex, yeah. When'd you get so strong? Scarlet, now open wide. Lex, no. No stew. Anything but a stew. Lex, Phew. That was some dream. Scarlet, oh Lex, just the person I was looking for. Lex, stay away from me, monster. That, I think, is a great place to start thinking about the next quest. Though you have some more conversations we could have. Elaine and Nina. You know, Elaine and Nina could be real interesting. It's just that one was such a good one to end on. I don't know, I want to do another conversation, but I might want to do this shaman battle. Okay, so these shaman, or shaman, however you want to say it, they have no ability to do damage, but their debuffs can be completely devastating. I need a formation that can do enough damage here to crush these. We'll put Edo in here and we'll put Clive. Where are you, Clive? Let's see if we can beat this shaman group. While shamans like me are unable to attack, we do have the power to seal and negate enemy skills. Why not accept the curse's kiss for yourself?
I'll defeat you!
I've had enough of you.
'Passive burst doesn't actually matter, fortunately.
Yield to me.
$50 damage, Addo. You need Nina to finish it for you?
A fine job!
Now do you see the might of a shaman? Draining an enemy's PP or lowering their attack power can weaken them quite substantially. As such, we pair particularly well with classes that counterattack. Yeah, you put Berenice in that group, whoo! It's gonna be, like, her counterattacks are just gonna absolutely crush. Well, they're already absolutely crushing everything, but if you could believe it, it could be even crazier. Alright, I changed my mind. Let's see what Elena and Nina have to say. Nina. Wait. Noah! Elaine, is everything alright, Nina? Are you in danger? Nina, I'm okay, I think. But my omelet assuredly isn't. A small piece of eggshell fell into the pan while I was cooking, and I grew so flustered that I dropped the entire thing on the floor. Elaine, which explains the cacophony I heard as I was rushing over. Rather an artful mistake, I must say. Nina, there was nothing artful about it. But now that I think about it, perhaps the curse I put on you has come back to haunt me instead. Elaine, ah yes, the hope that I would be plagued by failed omelets for the rest of my life. I recall you uttered quite the insult as well. Nina, and I'm sorry for it. That's not how I want to live, nor how I wish to treat my allies. Elaine, you know, Nina, I've heard a piece of eggshell every now and then can provide ample nutritional benefit. Everything seems to have remained safely in the pan as well, perfectly unharmed despite its abrupt introduction to the floor. So you see, there's nothing to be upset about, not in the slightest. Nina, I appreciate you saying so, Your Highness. You're right, I can still salvage this meal yet. And that's precisely what I plan to do. Thank you for helping me pull myself back together. Elaine, 'twas nothing at all. Now, if you need a hand, I know an idle young prince who may be willing to lend his aid. Nina, you would truly do that for me? Elaine, but of course, after such a fine opening act, I wouldn't dare miss the conclusion for all the world. Nina, when you put it like that, I expect it might be nice to have a bit of company. Elaine, then let us begin at once. Nina, yes, Your Highness. Though first, I'm sorry for putting that curse on you. Elaine, pay it no mind, Nina. The only matter I've time for now is watching a master chef conduct her work. Nina, then prepare to be amazed, my loyal assistant. Ah, Elaine, always flirting with all the girls. Okay, well, I know we have more rapport conversations, but I feel like this is a good place to go start some more quests. Now, after we rescue Scarlet, we learn about all sorts of things, among which are the two new main quests. There's the Kingdom of Dragons and the Winding Wood, taking us to new regions. Kingdom Dragons to Drakenhold, Winding Wood to Elheim. It doesn't say on this quest log yet, but the Kingdom Dragons is lower level than the Winding Wood, even though you could, in theory, do something in any order. But it makes the most sense, and for this playthrough, to go to the Kingdom Dragons. There's a lot of people in your crew, all sorts of good stuff there. Then, but even doing that is not necessarily the most immediate next step, because if you look on the mini-map, you'll see that Cornea has not even been fully liberated. There's, besides the capital, of course, the entire northern half that we haven't even gotten to. So why don't we go north of the walled city of Eucrit and see what we see. Black Diamond. There's some rapport conversations. What's to the right? Stone. Divine shards. Meadow. Chloe, what a massive fort. Joseph, indeed. Pritzlass belongs to our neighbors to the east, the Story Nation of Drakenhold. Our past relations with them have not been positive, though. They and Cornia have spent much time locked in fierce war. I understand this fortress was the site of many a harsh battle for our forebears. Elaine, and now it serves to protect the Noira and their foul interests. Chloe, nothing tells me we won't be getting Gru from over here. Yep. So this fortress is too formidable to take for now, but that doesn't mean we don't have options. This might be a liberation battle of all things. Alright, let's see what this soldier has to say. Liberation soldier, this is the Lichbush garrison, your highness. We've long awaited your arrival. As for the land to the north, it lies under Zenorian control. That includes Fort Longerage, I'm sorry to say. And the garrison north of that seems to be a supply depot of sorts. It's heavily guarded, as you might have imagined. What's more, the enemy commander is a displaced Cornian noble by the name of Melisandre. I hear she's not a warrior to be trifled with, despite her relative youth. Another thing, the road leading to the nearby ruins is under strict Zenorian surveillance as well. I can only assume there's something there worth defending, though it boggles the mind to picture what. In any case, I've no doubt you'll deliver us a triumphant victory, your highness. We await your orders. Okay. Oh, level 11 already. The Blade of House Melee. I think that's how she says it. There's a new type of unit, but this is a level 11 quest. I wonder, the garrison to the north seems to be a supply depot of sorts. It's heavily guarded, as you might imagine. Yes. You've already said all that stuff, soldier. So, now, of course, we are strong enough to do level 11 quests. Most of our characters are level 11, but I would like to do the... you do the questing order, you maximize your experience gain, which is good, of course. We can... I don't know I want to do all of Cornia before going to Drakenhold. I'm thinking we might split our time between Cornia and Drakenhold a little bit. So let's go to Nordplague Town and let's see if we can get ourselves to the Kingdom of Dragons. Flick, damn rebels, my wyvern shall tear you apart. Battle for Mir. This is a level 9 liberation battle. That seems like a much easier thing to do next. That'll be a quick little battle. And then I can do our rapport conversations and all that good stuff. Alright, well, thank you for watching. Until next time.